my dear friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy that you are here. Today we're doing a fun reading. It is all about love and what this person, whoever you're thinking about, is next move towards you. So very exciting. So it could be somebody with no contact, or maybe if you do have contact and you were led to this reading. So there's some message for you here. So thank you so much. If you are new here, thank you for giving me the chance to read your cards. And if you're one of my old time friends, thank you so much for coming back again. I truly do appreciate it. And yeah, I'm actually going to be announcing that I am doing another channel, and that's going to be a Reiki channel. So if you are interested in that, I will have more information for you down below. And so with that, let's go ahead and take a look at each card. So it's going to be pile one. Think of your person and kind of connect to that energy, and then let it guide you here. This is going to be pile two. And this is going to be pile three. And this is going to be pile four. All right, so very excited to do this. All right, let's go ahead. Take a deep breath in. Think of your person. Close your eyes. Shift around a little bit. And now as you exhale and open your eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello friends from pile one. I'm so happy you are here. Oh my goodness. So excited. All right, so we're going to see what this person, whoever it is that you're thinking about, their next move towards you. All right, so we have the Venus Mellow Hibiscus Oranium, so delicate, fleeting beauty. And let's look at what it says. When life is not coming up roses, look to the weeds and find the beauty hidden within them. Well, this is actually interesting, and I actually like the way that says. For me, it's sort of. So I'm gonna say something. I'm always led by. I don't have a way of when I read this. I just sort of go with my intuition here. And so if this makes sense to you, this is definitely a very strong confirmation. So this person, I feel like was unexpected. So this connection with whoever this person is was unexpected, whether it's for you or for them, but I feel it's for you. They weren't exactly what you were looking for, or even maybe if you weren't even looking for a love or a connection at all, sort of something happened. It's to me, it's a very rare connection in some way. So just listen to that if it makes sense. And I also feel like this person might not have known, or is still trying to figure out the value of the connection. Intuitively they get it, but it's from the intuition to the everyday that they're still getting it. But it, like I said, it feels like a very unique connection here. All right, so let's go and see what other things happen here. So what is their action? I'll make sure that, because I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, so that one, okay, yeah, so that one's upside down, and so is this one. Okay. As you know me, I'm not really a reversals kind of person, but ooh, look at that. But we stick with the reversals because there's a reason for them. They came out that way for a reason. Okay, and we can clarify it if we want, we will. But overall, let's see. Well, overall, I'm going to say that there's some sort of work that they're doing with this Eight of Pentacles, or Eight of little bells. Yeah, and I feel like that the Two of Cups, is this the Cups? Oh. I always get confused, I'm sorry. The bells, but I feel like the bells is, to me, it really is the Pentacles. I'm going to confirm. I don't want to, for me it feels the Pentacles, but then the kissing here throws, makes me question. Okay, bell suit. Okay, so Pentacles, yeah, the bells, that's it, I was right. Okay, good. So sorry. But there is interesting here. So yeah, there's some sort of work here, and I do love that you have these two, like you can actually see kind of even the, like I said, this was what confused me. I'm like the bells, there's kissing, and here you're actually seeing some sort of union. So very interesting to me where we are at with this. But this is, oh, I hopefully, oh my goodness, I'm gonna put my little stone there for the time being. I just remembered, like, uh, YouTube does not like any sort of nudity. So I was like, oh no, I didn't even realize that there was nudity there. Um, we're going to find out why these two are upside down. So it says it's the 8, but this is the old tradition. So it's the Justice card here. 8 is an important number. Yeah, 8 is an important number. Very interesting. And then the 3 of Pentacles. Why is this one, why collaboration is not working here? So we're going to sort it all out, but overall this energy is very nice. That's what I want to say. I don't know, I'm feeling giggly today, and it's probably, it's not even sure if it's that it's that, or if it's more like just maybe that's their energy, which could be quite nice. All right, let's see. I wanna stick with fairy themes, so we're gonna clarify with these guys. Okay. Oof. All right, let's see. Let's clarify all these guys. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so. And in case you didn't hear, I am starting a new channel. It is going to be a Reiki channel, and it's gonna have like love Reiki in there, all sorts of Reiki, because I actually like pet Reiki too. So Reiki for, you know, helping, healing, all sorts of things. So that's exciting. I'll let more information down in the description down below. Okay, so let's see, why is this 3 of Pentacles here? Why is this, it's like a collaboration, but it's not working. So why is the 3 of Pentacles here? The Empress here. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? Oh, 10 of Springs. Okay. Why is this Justice card here? Okay, now I can just move this. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Why is this Justice card here? And I do want 2 of those. 10 of Winter. Okay. All right. What is this 6? And what is this Lover's card doing here? Oh, interesting. Why is this 8 of Pentacles doing here? King of Bottom. Okay, why is this 2 of Pentacles doing here? 5 of Bottom. Okay. Okie dokie. So for some of you, this may not make sense, but I'm seeing here that possibly for some of you, this person is married. Oh, I'm not supposed to move that. So somebody might be married. So if that is true, or they might be in a relationship, or they were in a very important relationship. That's the Justice here. And so what I'm seeing here, it's almost like it's telling me a very important story here. So this relationship was at the 10 of Winters, which is the 10 of Swords. So they either like were I'm sorry, this is funny because it's sort of like this is what they think the significant other that used to be, or even if they're still there, it's sort of like they have this, this is how they envision them. They're like the badger here is like scary, and then sort of like and then they feel like and it's like the world of difference here, because this is your energy with them. So it's like this connection with whoever that other person, whether they were in that connection before, or whether they're still in it, and they're trying to get themselves out of it. It's sort of like so I'm, if that makes sense. There was something like in a connection. Like I said, this is how they view the other person now. Very scary, very like, whoo, you wouldn't want to be. And here's the energy that they have towards you, the 6 of Autumn, which is the 6 of Pentacles, which is more of like, I feel like you're a healing balm, or like you're someone who gives. This one's definitely a taker, and this person feels like you're a giver, you nourish them. There's a sense of balance here with you, and you can actually find the balance here even with this 2 of Pentacles. And like I said, this is a very interesting story because, wow. So there, the collaboration or being together is here with this Empress, and so Look at how many and like tens. They have a 10 here of this, and then there's also like the 10 of springs here. So this reversal for me is sort of like, so sorry, sometimes I get tongue-tied. This for me, there's a delay, right? I do feel like this is, yeah, like there's a sense of like they need to transform this energy, like, right? You see the butterfly here, and then sort of like something is holding its back, its transformation. Because I feel like for some of you, this might be an actual thing where they and I'm gonna put it right side up, but where they want to either try to get back with you, like if you have been split up, or where it's sort of like they do want to offer you something like this collaboration, like I said. And so the Empress here, it could be that it could be this other person that might be blocking it here. I also feel like there's just like a lot of things going on with them right now with this 10 of Wands. So they really do, they want to offer you something, especially here with this Justice upside down, which is really telling me of the old connection, whatever that is. And so they're still dealing with that right now. There's a lot, like you can actually see the activity here. And I feel like they're just taking on a whole lot with the 10 of Springs, 10 of Wands. For some of them, they might even step on. And it might have to do with others. Like there might be, oh yeah, I can even see that here because we even, like here, like we're being held back from transforming, right? And you can actually, I'm not sure if you can see it, there's a whole bunch of people here that are sort of like there. And so there's, I feel like they're waiting for, or they might be like some interference, like external interference by a lot of people. It could be friends, it could be family. It feels like it's friends, could be coworkers even. Just like there's a whole lot of people who are involved in this and not letting in. That's why I feel like they can't really come forward yet. And so that's the yet here. But that doesn't mean that they're not doing something, because usually when I see these cards, I'm like, oh, they're just, it's all in their head. But no, I feel like there's a sense of they're actually working, especially with the 8 of there. So the Lover's card. And so it could be that there's a choice here for me, but for me, it's just a clear thing that they, even here with this like yellow, like with this white flower there, it's even just, I feel like there is this like, they feel that this connection is very special. And so even though it's the World, I'm not seeing it as an ending, but rather as like a sense of like, I'm actually going to even say like you complete their world or something like that along those terms. I also feel like there's a sense of like feeling whole with you. It really is that. That's what I'm seeing here. I really like, if you do get married to this person, or if there's some sort of like these white flowers, probably the like the Venice mallow or the hibiscus thing, or even these guys, there's something special about the yellow, the white flowers for you. So that might be something interesting there. And so then the World, yeah, I feel like for me, it's them feeling on top of the world when they're with you. And so this is the 8 of Pentacles, which is the hard work here. And we're actually seeing that the King of Autumn. So this is, I feel like their energy, they're working towards this. This is what they're wanting to do, to feel established, to be well off, to actually be able to be something, like have something more stable, be more stable themselves. Yeah, because I feel like I said, this was how they feel with this other person. And like you're like, I keep hearing like a healing balm. That's what I'm seeing, like you heal them in some way. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles, which I do love. Like I said, they find some sort of balance. You give them some sort of balance here. And like they go from the 5 of Autumn, which I feel like they were either abandoned or something like, yeah, like they felt alone, and instead they found some sort of like balance here. So what are they doing right now? They're taking care of, like the action they're taking right now is they're taking care of this Justice that's reversed. They're taking care of, so there might be some actual healing, or they might actually be trying to get a divorce or trying to separate, are trying to deal with that, what happened. There is still a lot of things that they're trying to do. They can't offer you something at this point in time. There's just, I feel like there's a lot of things happening. The Empress could be that it's your energy, but it also feels like it's their significant other here. So they have a lot of things to do, but for me, the forefront is like they think of you and they think of like, this is important. Like they think of you constantly, and it's the thoughts of being with you and the thoughts of you that make them work harder, right? They make them like, it gives them a purpose here. And it's also like finding this balance with like, so for me it's and I want to say like they find like you are very similar to them, like in a sense, like two peas in a pod, they kind of said. And so it's almost like, because when I see the Two of Pentacles, and usually just by itself, right, there's a sense of like finding balance within ourselves, so that even if it's external stuff happens, like we're still okay. But there's a sense here that comes through here from being with you. That's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like this is something new to them, because like I said, they go from the Ten of Swords to this, also this Five of Pentacles, which is like just being abandoned, but they feel like there's like they found something special in you, like after being alone in the desert, like you are their solace somehow. Very like I said, I'm glad this is a very special kind of reading. All right, let's see what other things are happening here. Okay, yeah, look at that divine connection there. Okay. So they do go through this solitude. There is the sense of this divine connection. I feel that divine connection is yours. There is a karmic connection that's still attached to them, that still plays mind games. And I love that this is like, it comes out very clearly. I do feel like this other person does, like, trips them up. I really do think that they do trip them over. So they're going to have to get out of it. And what I also feel like there's a sense here of like, even when they were with this other person, they really felt alone. They've always felt alone. Like there's a sense, but with you, there's a communication. There's a sense of not being alone anymore. I wonder if they say that to you, because I really feel like they found the place where they belong, and they belong with you. Like I feel like you make them whole in some way. The mind games, probably the ex, totally, and with this karmic connection. And for some of you, they might still be in this process, but I believe that there's a shift and change. It is slowed down though. Like I said, this was in reverse, and you can see like the transformation of like the butterfly. It was being held back by a whole lot of like, I feel like a whole bunch of other people are interfering here. So, but even, it's funny because even though there's a whole bunch of other people, like I said, they always felt alone. And it always like boggles my mind. I'm like, oh boy, because everybody always has an opinion. I'm like, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just like, they always have an opinion about other people's lives. And I'm like, but how about your own, my friends? And I just say that because, like, I guess they think they know what's best. Okay, so they fear losing your love and affection. Okay, so this is where we are at. I'm actually using The Love and Tarot's Bittersweet Love, or Bittersweet Tea. I forgot. Bittersweet Tea, I think, but I'm not sure. You can find that on her Etsy, and this is my Sweet Love Oracle. And you can find it on Etsy as well. And this is her Red Hot Love by Be Love and Tarot, and you can find that on Etsy as well. Let's see what other things are coming through. Like, so what is the next course of action that the collective or group one's person is going to take towards them? They suffer seeing you happy with another. I actually feel like that's the karmic partner here. So your intuition is noticing red flags. I feel that you must feel this other person. I really do. And here off, they might have said this to you, that you're better off as friends. Like, no, hold off. And that's not, I'm going to say that that's part of like, they're really kind of almost afraid of this other person here. That's interesting to me. but they are working on healing their wounds, and I do feel like that triggers affect their ability to trust. Okay, so this I'm seeing more as this is what they're working on. This is what they're actually doing. They're working on healing their wounds, which I already said that they are. I feel like the work is there and their triggers, but there is things that like they have a lot of fear in them because, oof. And I feel like it's actually not only them that has a lot of them, but this other person that they have like a lot of issues with that too. Very manipulative, this energy. So stopping you, I do feel like they're stopping here. They're only offering you friendship for now, possibly, or putting you in the friend zone, not because they feel like that, but I think that's just to keep themselves safe. And they also have to they have a lot of stuff to work through, especially with this karmic. Oh boy. Oh, but look, this is on the bottom of the deck, and that's like your partner is eager to compromise. Yeah, they're learning. I think that, like I said, there's like a whole lot of interference here. And looks like, oh, I would not. All right, let's see what can I give you. I want to give you like a message of like what advice we can do for this connection. What advice can we give the collective of group one with this connection? And this is the language of the heart alchemy. And this one you can find in Gamecraft. Okay. Please guide me to help collective of group one with this connection. Intelligence and okay, there's the sun scare. Okay, so those are good. I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna intelligence. We'll start off with this, and so I actually feel like you don't actually have to do anything in this. Like, it's more like you have to just be there, I guess, energetically, for this person to go through this healing. Like I said, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. And just understand them that they've been through a lot. And I feel like you've been through a lot, so just understanding each other. So intelligence, where can you be more fully present? To follow your heart's intelligence means to fully embody it. Integrate this in your being Integrate this into your being to be fully real, present, and connected to all areas of your life. Then you will be able to experience greater levels of creativity, intuition, performance, clarity, and higher thinking. Your heart gives you the access to your soul's wisdom and the wisdom of the universe. So really connecting to the heart, I feel you are good at that. I feel like that's something you do naturally. But whenever the doubt comes through here, like, oh, just kind of connecting to your heart, your intuition always, like, I believe in the intuition, like your own intuition, a lot more than I believe in anything else. It guides you. It really does. Yeah. So love yourself. And so not focusing so much on the connection. Like I said, I feel like this is gonna, like, you gotta give this person time to do the work. And there'll be like sometimes when they'll like push you away, but I do feel like they are doing the work, and I just feel like there is triggers that affect their ability to trust. And right now they can't offer you more because of, like they said, they're clearing the path here. So love yourself. What one thing can you do today to love yourself more? You need the cooperation of your body, mind, heart, and spirit to open up to all the possibilities of being fully loved and supported. Recover or discover something that nourishes you. Care enough about your own joy to make room for it in your life. Allow yourself to be loved and supported by the entire universe. Wow, love that. And then there's joy. Do you feel joy in your life? Joy is a state of being that is ecstatic and sustained energy. It vibrates at a super high level that creates enthusiasm for life, living that is not your average state of feeling. Even when you experience emotions like pain and upset, joy will still be there. It touches you and touches all you are and all you are part of. Wow. Yeah. And that's the sort of the connection I feel like they have for you. That you bring this joy to them into their life. And so they do connect to that energy often. Like I said, to me, very special connection. Unexpected. I really don't think that they expected, or that you expected it either. So there's something special about it though. Do we want to messages? Do I want to do like a little bit of messages? All right, let's do messages just to end it. I'm like, okay, let's do. I feel like they're your soulmate, so I'm gonna use my soulmate whispers oracle. So let's see, what messages does the collective of group one's person wants them to hear right now? Your light and love touches me even before I knew the softness of your skin. Yep. And this is I love that. You inspire me to become more, and I really do feel like they do that. You really do that to them. Regardless of space and time, you are my home. Again, a place where they belong. Oh, love that. Yes, yes, yes. So much. There are so many things I want to tell you. My soul craves your light. And again, like I said, this is you. You are their joy. You are this thing. You brought the joy into their life. Very beautiful. Okay, one last one. And know that I miss you no matter how things may seem. Okay. Oh, okay, I have to do one more. So our parting is only temporary. I will be back to you. So if there is a parting there, they're coming back. So, oh, I like this. I really do. I love this energy. Thank you for letting me read your cards. And this is my soul whispers. You can actually find all these oracles on Etsy. So thank you so much for being here. I'm excited for your very beautiful energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you for letting me read your beautiful energy. So if you did like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up. It is the best way you can support the channel, and or you can also subscribe. I really do appreciate if you can do that as well. And if you also want a personal reading, I do those as well. You can find Etsy, or you can actually contact me via email. Either way is fine. And don't forget, please consider looking at my Reiki channel, which hopefully will be up when this is up. And there'll be like love and energy healing there as well. So thank you so much for being here. I am sending you so much love and so much light. Until I see you in the next one. Bye bye, my dear. From group 2, let's find out what this person's gonna do. What's their next course of action for you? So thank you so much for being here. If you're new, thank you for giving me a chance. And if you're one of my old friends, thank you for coming back. Okay, so trumpet, Gentinia Aculeus, power and healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. Okay. Ooh. So there is a sense of transformation here already, but there's a need for patience. What else am I seeing here? This is, okay, this, well, I like to see this. Possibly a psychic connection, like definitely with those colors I'm kind of seeing here, and very much a heart connection. Those two things are being brought here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so, and I like to do these kind of readings, so you kind of either see that this makes sense to you, and it just gives you a second, a way to confirm that this reading is for you. Thank you. Sometimes I get tongue-tied. So the 5, this connection changed your life, and it changed their life as well. There might be a very strong attraction, because if this is not a butterfly, it is a moth. It also feels like that. Also, so very strong chemistry here. Let's see. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. But this is interesting to me. Yes, it is. I think this might be the swords. I'm like having trouble with like, what suit is this? So, okay, and I took it out, but I forgot where I put it. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, here it is. So actually, is this the swords, or is this the, sorry, I'm gonna actually, I just don't wanna, the heart is definitely, I know the heart, but the acorn suits is the wands. Okay, that's the wands. All right, thank you. All right, let's get into it. Love this. Oh my goodness. So this is, I believe, the world. No, wait. No, this is temperance. Okay, so patience. This is twice that it's saying patience. So you're needing a patience with this. Ace of Cups right there. So this is beautiful, the sun, joy coming through. There is the Devil card here, and the Devil card also feels to me like, like I said, there's like a very strong magnetic connection here. Three of Wands, again, patience, right? Planning, patience. Like, this is sort of like what I'm seeing, like lots of patience. You're gonna need patience. But we're gonna clarify this. Oh, wow, okay. But I do like this energy. Oh, all right, let's see. Let's start with the Three of Wands. What is the Three of Wands doing here? What is the Three of Wands doing here? What is the Three of Wands doing here? That's the three. I love when that happens. The Three of Wands is clarified by the Three of Wands. Okay. What is this Devil card doing here? The Four of Summers, Four of Cups. Okay. What is this Sun doing here? The Burning Oak. Oh, okay. The Tower moment. Okay. What is this Ace of Cups doing here? Nine of Autumn. Okay. What is this Temperance doing here? Ace of Spring. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, love this. Why do I love this? Okay. We have two aces already here. So for some of you, how do I say this? I want to say that you may think that nothing is happening. You may think that like because I like with this Nine of Autumn, which is the Nine of Pentacles, it sort of almost makes me feel like you kind of gave up. You kind of gave up on, so either you gave up on love or you gave up on this particular connection. You're like, whatever. But there's more to it. There's like, if there's still stuff going on here. Like I said, the Ace of Springs with this patience, it's sort of like this person is trying to work their magic, trying to figure things out. In order to have this Ace of Spring. So it's sort of like, it feels, this connection might feel like it's over. And so this is fascinating because it feels like it's over, but it's really not. It's actually, it's like sort of like how the plants go to sleep, right? And you think, like, by all means, you're like, oh, this is done and over, right? Like you see trees lose all their leaves, and if you didn't know better, right? If you're like an alien or something, you came in, you'd be like, oh, it's probably dead. But no, there's like still life there. So I feel like that's the kind of energy I feel for this connection. There's still life there. It just might be, it's an internal thing here. Yeah, it's internal, but like I said, lots of patience needed here. I do feel like you do get messages. I don't know how you get these messages. Whether you get them, like you get maybe gossip from other people, or you actually get messages. Birds are important to you, so maybe if you actually see birds or something like that, it's sort of like they're thinking, this person's thinking of you, and somehow interconnected, like very psychic to me here. The Devil card here is, well, I do feel like there's like a strong passion here, but there is a sense of the Four of Summers. So missing out, possibly they feel like they missed out on something, for like they missed out on an opportunity, or you might, again, it just feels like both of you sort of like think it's over somehow. Like it's sort of like, or you're cooling it down, but it's really not cooling down at all. It's just underneath the surface. I hope this makes sense, because it's really what I'm getting here. And there's, yeah, I feel like maybe they themselves, or you feel like it's not maybe going fast enough, but I feel like there's things are going on, and it's, both of you are somehow doing like well. I feel like you're doing well with this Nine of Cups, but with this Nine of Pentacles, you're doing fine. And like I said, there's a bird here that kind of connect you. But I do feel like unexpectedly there will be this Ace of Cups that comes in. The Sun, I feel like they are like, there's a sense of joy when they think of you, and when you think of them, there's a sense of like, there's this story is not over. And so the Burning Oak, which is the Tower moment, there was probably, like, I would have to say, this seems like, if this is like just happening, this might not be your pile, because this to me has like, there's history in this pile. There's a lot of history. There was some sort of like a big massive event here, breakup, but it was sort of like, yeah, something happened where this ended kind of almost abruptly, I feel like. And so somehow you think that it's over, but both of you know that it's not intuitively. But what is this person doing? I feel like they're planning something. They're planning, they might actually try to not communicate with you directly, but maybe if you share common friends or something, they communicate through them in terms of like they like to hear what's going on with you and they like to tell them what's going on with them. So sort of like you still have a connection there. Yeah, I feel like that's like the birds really do play a strong role here. So I feel like that's something that they're doing. So they're planning something. Maybe they're actually trying to also become more financially independent to be able to offer you this Ace of Cups again. What I'm seeing here for me, the energy that I'm seeing here is sort of like they're waiting for the right opportunity. Yeah, but they're not quite sure when that's going to be. So to me, this like, there's stuff here and there's definitely emotions and feelings and very strong attraction. But it's sort of like, this is going to take a while. But like I said, to me, it really does feel like somehow they communicate through you, but to you through their friends or through like somehow, it's not a direct contact. It's somehow convoluted a little bit, spying. Commitment, okay, crossroads, and then we have union. So they might feel like they are at a crossroads, or they were at a crossroads, but I feel like the spying here is like that's something that they do. They do, like I feel like I said, they share something here, share with others, and they I guess keep hearing about you, and they keep spying. I'm also thinking you spy on them as well. And the crossroads is between a union and commitment and union here. Interesting. Do actually want to find out what this crossroad is about, because like, what is the crossroads? What is this crossroad doing here? Eight of Summers. Oh, okay. That's the crossroads. Ace of Winters. Okay. So, but I do feel like they really are like taking their time. I'm sorry. That's the Knight of Autumn. That's the Knight of Pentacles. And so the crossroads seems to me like there's like walking away, or somehow like, look at that. Because it's the Ace of Winters, and then there's the Ace of Springs, and then the Ace of Summers with the Ace of Cups. So there is a chance of like, do we walk away, right? There's the sense of walking away from something that they really want or care about. Or actually express maybe something, like actually share something with this like sense of clarity. I believe that they don't really want to walk away, and that's why, and the reason why I'm saying that is sort of like because there's the commitment and there's the union. So I feel like maybe for some of you this was like a momentary like walking away. The crossroads was there, but from this there's a lot of clarity that came. The Ace of Winters happened because of that, because there was you weren't together anymore. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. My friend's trying to come here. I'm trying to make him room right now. I'm sorry, my friend. Oh, sorry. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna try. That's not gonna work. Okay. I'm gonna be using. Okay, so this is Red Hot Love by V Love and Tarot, and this is my Sweet Love Oracle that you can find on Etsy. This is the Bittersweet Tea by V Love and Tarot. So let's see what action is the collective of group 2's person going to take towards them. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, look at that. We have this. Okay, I feel protective over you. There's still this for me is all about the King of Cups energy. So protective, the seahorse. We have triggers affect my ability to trust. So there's still triggers that needs to be worked out. We still have the Devil card there that needs to be cleared up. No more games. Your partner has new goals. And I do feel like they do have new goals. There is a sense of like, again, aces coming through here. Especially after some time, they're planning something. So the heart wants what it wants. And so they know that the heart wants what it wants. And so the heart, for them, what it wants is to be with you. There's some obstacles here. And then your partner is eager to compromise. I do actually want to know what the obstacles are. Like why, okay, yeah, what is the obstacles here? Just curious. This is more of a curiosity than anything else. Okay. As you can tell, my friend is also curious. So what is the obstacles between collective two and their person? The Three of Winters, so the Three of Swords of some kind. And it feels like there's a sense of gossiping here, because you can actually see them kind of like, there's still going on here, and they're like gossiping or doing something here. Some sort of a distraction here of some kind. And it is a broken heart that does come here. So I'm just going to say, to me, it's sort of like there needs to be some healing that needs to come through here. I do want to, my friend decided to run. Give you some advice, and then we'll get some messages. So what advice can I give the collective group 2 with this connection? Joy just wants to come out. All right, I like the value. Whoa, Nelly. Oh boy. I'm sorry, they're playful today. My buddies are playful today. Okay, so we're actually going to see the value here. Do you value you? You are the gem, the shiny object. Living your values and true identity allows you to vibrate at your highest inner set point. Find your own unique blueprint and channel your gifts to be of service to the world. When you see and express your light, you receive back more in the same. Live your values, not someone else's. You are valuable. And so maybe it is finding, they need to find, and with this Nine of Autumn here, the Knight of Pentacles is, they need to find their own value. They're like searching for their value, and you might actually be doing the same thing. Feels very twin flamey, by the way. So you might, especially with the Tower moment, yeah, totally twin flamey. So they have to find their value, and you have to find the value in you. And this is the language of the heart alchemy, and you can find this in Game Crafter. And so see, can you see with your heart? Imagine for a moment that you don't actually have eyes. There are blind people who have learned to see with their ears, senses, and skin. Learn to interpret with your heart. You can see all. What is essential is invisible to the eyes. There are times in every life when the heart opens and we suddenly experience a deep and intimate connection to all that is. You might have an aha moment. And this is very much reminding me of, where is this? Where was it? Okay, the heart wants what the heart wants, right? And so there's sort of like a sense of both understanding that you both want this. Like, I feel like there's a sense of that Tower moment led to the Sun, like understanding, and even like we said that eight of Cups led to the Ace of Winters, to understanding. So the separation led to an understanding, more about themselves and more about you, and more about this connection. Like I said, to me, it feels such an interesting connection, because it feels like it feels dead on the surface. Like, it feels like you're in winter, right? Like all the trees are, like the leaves are gone and everything, and you would think that it's over, right? But there's still like this undercurrent that's still very much alive. And so I really like this. So joy. Do you feel joy in your life? Joy is a state of being that is ecstatic and sustained energy. It vibrates at a higher level that creates an enthusiasm for life and living that is not your average state of feeling. Even when you experience emotions like pain, upset, your joy will still be there. It touches all you are and all that you are part of. And so I feel like, and you might not like this message that I have to say, but I think together, that's what you feel. You feel joy when you're together. And I think the heart wants what the heart wants is letting you know that, yeah, like together you both shine really brightly. And I'm not saying that, like I said, I think you both need to find this value within yourselves. And I think you already are, and that's the process here. And I do like that your crossroads lead to either the union or connection. It's sort of like Is it connection or what is it? Commitment. That's right. Okay. So I almost feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, like, not to worry, that even though it feels like this is over, there's still like this undercurrent, and it will come out. The Ace of Springs will come out. It just might take time. Like I said, patience is a major thing here. There's a lot of things happening. All right, let's see what messages they have for you. What does the messages for the collective? Yeah, I'm always being pulled towards you. Messages that they want to tell you right now. Love yourself so you can accept my love for you. And again, it's the value that needs to come through. And that's something they feel themselves have to, they're listening to themselves say that to you as well. The intensity of our connections had me running away. And it really was a very strong connection. Like I even said, there's like the devil card, but it's also like, it's just an attraction. And it was, ooh, I feel the intensity of it, especially because to me, it feels very psychic, as well as like heart-based. I reread the words you wrote me. That's so cute. Let's see. The best things take time. Please be patient. Oh, that's like the third or fourth time we hear the patience. Yeah, there's needing for patience. I know. I get that it is. The distance between us is torture. Yeah. Give me one last card. Yeah. One day we will look back and know why everything happened the way it did. Okay. Oh, wow. And then there's this one. You may not believe me, but I love and care about you more than you know. And that's over this. It's very similar to this. They feel protective of you, over you. So there's a sense of like King of Cups there. It's just not being expressed at this point in time. But I really do like this. I hope you like this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel, and it really does make a difference. Please do consider subscribing. I know not everybody wants to subscribe. And if you can't, like, if you don't want to actually join the whole like YouTube, I understand that. If you know, another thing you can do is watch the whole video through. All the way, that helps. Or you can share with you know, people who you think would benefit from my content. And or maybe you can consider go looking at my Reiki channel. The Reiki will have love Reiki in it to heal all these connections. So it'll be exciting, and also like other things. It's not just going to be love Reiki, but all sorts of Reiki for abundance as well. So if you're looking for that too. So thank you so much for being here. I am sorry, I'm just talking your ear off, but I appreciate you. I really do. I love this energy. So it's not over. It's like, it really doesn't. It doesn't feel over. And your intuition probably tells you that as well. So trust your intuition always. It'll guide you the best way possible. All right. So with that, I am sending you so much love and so much light. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. From group 3. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. Especially if you're new. Thank you for trying me out. It does mean so much. And then I get excited. And also, if you're one of my older friends, thank you for being here again. Yay, for coming back. You guys are the best. All right, let's get into it. So what is this all about? What is their next move towards you? So we have Magnolia, nobility and self-esteem. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. Ernest Hemingway. So we can actually see here what part of what they're doing is they're actually working. There's a sense of self, working on themselves, right? Working on their self-esteem, being better than they were. I do the Magnolia does have, there's a sense of strength that comes through here, and I feel like they associate you with the strength card. Like they associate you with strength. Beauty, strength. Maybe for some of you, you might be a Queen of Swords a little bit. Very honest and truthful. Sometimes to the point where, you know, like you cut away the lies. And they need that. Yeah, they find you very beautiful. That's something that they want to say that. Okay, we have 7 of Pentacles. You have the News, the Queen of Swords. I'm like, oh, Hangman. Okay, Two of Cups, and then the King of Cups. Oh, beautiful energy right there. Whew. We're gonna clarify this, but with this Seven of Pentacles here, it's definitely telling us that, and with the Hangman there, there's like, this is not going to be like, there's not a lot of motion moving here. There's great love though, there's great feelings, but there's like not a lot of movement here. So we're gonna clarify. There's a lot of patience that needs to be happened, but with the Seven of Pentacles, that means that they have planted some seeds there. Yeah. Okay, let's clarify. What is this? I'm actually going to start with the Hangman. What is this Hangman doing here? What is this Hangman doing here? The Moon. Okay. What is this? I may clarify this again, but let's go on. So what is this Seven of Pentacles doing here? What is the Seven of Pentacles doing here? Nine of Autumn. Okay. What is this Queen of Swords doing here? Awakening, Judgment. Okay. What is this Two of Cups doing here? Eight of Spring. Oh, okay. There is motion here. All right. What is this King of Cups doing here? Herald of, oh, the Knight of, I believe that the Herald of Winter is the Knight of Winter. I'm going to come check, double check. I do want to see what is this Hangman doing here. I do want a confirmation again. Not confirmation, but a clarification since Five of Spring. Okay. Let me see the Herald of Winter. Just want to see whether it is, okay, what is this? No. Herald. It's so funny because they actually don't call it Herald, they just call it the Knight. So funny. Herald of Winter. Winter is, oh, of course, it's a different deck. All right. I love when that happens. Okay, so first of all, maybe there might have been miscommunications with you and them, between you and them. Just because I made a mistake, I feel like that might be true too here for you. The King, so Herald of Winter, I'm going to say it is the Knight of Winter, just because that's just how it feels. Let's see. Sure, okay. Actually, very cool. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, Herald of Summer, okay. Yeah, because they do have the King. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so yeah. Nope, they have the Knight. Okay, so Herald is the Page of. Okay, see, aren't you glad I actually took the time? Because each message is very different. So what I'm seeing here is that we are working here. There is a patience here. I almost feel like there's a sense of, maybe for some of them, they're working on making more money. There might be something that got in the way here. So they're trying to earn more, be more financially independent. There's a possibility here of that. There's another possibility here of wanting to enjoy their being by themselves, singlehood. But I do feel like you, especially with your truth, because I do feel like you tell them very much the truth there. There's a sense of awakening. And so this is important because you actually bring this change about them. Like, look, they're actually looking at the mirror and trying, and even here with this Hangman energy, it's sort of like something here, I want to say you triggered a change in them, a trigger of like an awakening, a sort of like something you said impacted them greatly. I don't know why it's like words that I'm saying, but I feel like something you said impacted them. Not so much action, but actual like words that made them question themselves. The question, maybe they were very much focused on financial like stability, trying to do that, and then something about you just like made them like, oh, is this really it? They are going through their own conflict here with this Five of Spring, which is the Five of Wands. And so I feel like it's almost like they're battling themselves. I do feel like they are battling themselves in terms of like I want to say desires. Like a part of them, I feel like love is important, and they think, oh yeah, love is important. But another part feels like, nope, it has to do like maybe with business or stability of some kind. Like that's important to them as well. Hangman, they can't move though. Like they're in the state of going in deep within themselves. There is, the moon is like understanding, like it is resurfacing this like five of springs, like this five of wands. Like they, right now they're going through, like I do want to say an awakening of some kind. They dream of you. Thank you for sharing that. They dream of you, very much attracted to you still. Like things that are hidden are coming out. But they still have to, I think their heart is going to win out just because of the Eight of Springs. And so they, for me, it's sort of like, this is important. So for some of you, I feel like maybe you were not together, or maybe you are together and there's some sort of conflict here. But I feel like, to me, the Two of Cups is winning out. The love is winning out with this Eight of Springs. There's, because for over here, all the way up to here, really, there's nothing. Like there's no, they feel like there's no real movement. And then, but the Two of Cups makes there be a movement with the Eight of Wands, right? This like, it's prompting them. Like even here, we actually see like, I'm saying, hey, look, and even there's a little crown here. Like I'm giving you my crown, which is white, fascinating. And even though we can feel the emotions here with the King of Cups, but the King of Cups needs to say something with this Herald of Winter, which is the Page of Swords. So there's something that needs to be said. They need to express something, and they're battling themselves, battling their own emotions. They really are. Like I feel like possibly they're also battling their own insecurities a lot of the way. There is, to me, I do feel like there was a misunderstanding here with between you and them, or like not everybody likes to hear the truth sometimes, and so maybe that's what happened here. But I do think they value you a lot, and they value your point of view a lot. So, but like I said, I think there's movement. What are they doing? They're right now they're doing a lot of internal work. That's the next thing right here. And look at it. If you actually see that there's like little coins over here on the floor, and the sword is down. So I feel like it's sort of like maybe they've achieved some sense of finances, like they've been wanting some sort of stability, and they're like, oh, but I'm still not happy. Why is this? And so, like I said, you bring about something that made them question themselves. Very, very nice sense of play, judgmental, and then strategy. Okay, so they feel like they put themselves up in this like defensive, like the, okay, yeah, I'm like, I can't say it, like the, you pushed the button, brought up their defenses up. They were like, all their defenses. They thought that you were being judgmental. It could be that they like felt that they're not good enough. Like they, basically you just pushed a button, they already thought about it. So there's a sense of player here. For me, it's sort of like that's what they play off of, because I feel like they're afraid of getting hurt, and then they don't actually want to show that. But there is a strategy. They are planning to do something. I think they're just in the process of thinking it through. Like I really do feel like they don't think that they're good enough. Like, wow, you might have hit a nerve, my friend. Well, let's see what other stuff is coming through. What else? Yeah, what action is the collective of group 3 person gonna take towards them? And this is my Sweet Love Oracle, and this is the Red Hot Oracle by We Love and Tarot, and this is her Bittersweet Tea Oracle. You can find all these on Etsy. Lies lead you nowhere. Seek and speak the truth. And that's what I'm saying. You do. That's what you spoke some truth that sort of like scared them. There's intense chemistry in your connection. Oh yeah. And they're very, like I said, they're very like attracted to your mind and to the fact that you call them out on things. they're a little too cleaning for your taste. Maybe they felt that you were too cleany, or that's the excuse they use, but I don't feel like they really thought you were too cleany at all. Relationships take work, show a little more effort. So they're trying to show more effort, but that is really more of an internal stuff. And look at this, you both share spiritual experience, and that's the awakening that we have here. You called them out on something. And so they're working through that, being called out on something. And they didn't really like it. I have to be like, yeah. But they respect you for it. Like, there's such a strength card. Like, I feel like you're so, like, strength card is impersonate. Like, it's what you are. Yeah. But they are working on this. It's more of an internal work right now. All right, let's see what kind of advice we can give you. Wait. Oh, I love that. Okay. One more card. Mask. Okay, there we go. All right, strength. Okay. Do you feel challenged? Your heart is actually a muscle, a muscular organ that is in charge that is in charge of circulating for your entire body. Take that thought and expand it to include energy, emotions, and movement in your environment around you. Become fully aware and present in yourself and in your environment, and you will be able to be in power and move from there. So there's a sense like the challenge, it makes you grow. So if this person also challenges you, there's a sense of growth that you need to go through as well. There's a mirroring ability here for you and them. Mask. So what are you hiding from? We all build walls, borders, barriers, moat, fences, and put on masks to guard our vulnerability of our heart. Is your heart safe behind the defense, or are you also keeping the people we want to love from loving us? There is power and strength. Again, strength is a big thing. In vulnerability. Be authentic, risk it. There is only one you. And so maybe if you are not recognizing this strength, if you are, because I could see it playing both ways. Like, I could see both of you triggering each other, like the nerve of each other. And so really recognizing, like, I think you're very strong. I just feel it. And this person feels it as well. So if you're not feeling that, there's a need to really realize, like, what are you hiding? Why you're putting up the walls? And like, I feel like one advice that I would say is being very authentically you. And then we have appreciation. So appreciation is, and this is the language of the heart alchemy. You can find this on Game Crafter. So where or to whom do you need to show genuine appreciation? Directing attention to something is to acknowledge it. When others give you their attention, there is a gift to create more consciousness and communication. As Voltaire said, appreciation makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. Consider how you invest your time, creativity, energy, money, and increase in value of that investment as well. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave that there because I actually think that's pretty self-explanatory. And I feel like both of you can benefit from that because the other person also needs to understand. It's sort of like, because I feel like they were very much worried about like the Nine of Pentacles, like in terms of abundance and in terms of money, but it's sort of like if you're by yourself, is it really what you want, or is it the Two of Cups, which I feel like they really want the Two of Cups. All right, let's see what messages they have for you. Our souls are connected even when we are physically not. Oh, yes. Both share spiritual experience here, my friends. Destiny will always bring us back together. Oh, yes. And this is my soulmate whispers. You can also find this on Etsy. I acted like a jerk because I was scared, and that's true. But I also feel like you might actually put up those, because I feel like some of you actually put up the walls too, because the Queen of Swords can dish it out sometimes like really nicely and very truthful, but sometimes she also dishes it out in order to protect herself, right? So maybe that's something you have. I'm almost ready to give you what you want and also what you need. Okay, so that's good. You're in my mirror. You mirror me in both good and bad. And yes, that's exactly what I feel like that. I do feel like you mirror each other. And so I feel like if there is this sense of like you trigger each other, because there's need for growth from both of you. This is a spiritual connection, awakening, needing to awaken to your full potential. Both of you are. Oof, I like this. Okay, so I hope you like this too. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and please do consider subscribing. It really does help the channel grow and it helps me come back for more. And it just, I really do appreciate that you just even watch this. If you do think that this could be of value for others, you know, that you have in your life, please do consider sharing it with them. And just thank you for being here. I am just sending you a giant hug and so much love. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Friends from group 4. I'm so happy you are here. I love that. So you have Gloxinia perennis. Love at first sight and proud spirit. When I saw you, I fell in love and you smiled because you knew. Oh, that makes me like swoon a little bit there. So was it love at first sight? Because this is what I'm not even gonna try to do that anything else here. Like was this like love at first sight? Because that's a big confirmation for you. Like it felt like love at first sight, even if it wasn't. There was just, even if it wasn't like love, there's something special about this person. You felt it and they felt it, and it was sort of like a knowing. All right, that's what I feel for you. If that doesn't make sense, well, we'll see. But that is sort of what I'm saying here for you, and it makes me giddy. Like it actually gives me like butterflies, but like the butterflies in my tummy. Yeah, totally. Ooh, takes my breath away a little bit too. Oh, I like this. Let's go ahead. See what. Okay. So I'm starting this way. All right. Oof. Sorry, I don't mean to be like, oh my goodness, and you can't actually see me. Hoping that other ones I do a better job. Sometimes I'm like not even, like when I'm doing it, I don't focus so much on where I put the cards. All right, my friends. Whew. So we have 2 of Swords, we have 4 of Pentacles, we have 3 of Swords, and we have, this is the, Knight of Pentacles, right? That's the Pentacles, I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. Not true. This is the Pentacles, so this is the Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands. Okay, and Ace of Swords. Lots of Swords energy, lots of thoughts, processes here. Asam Haves, Asam Velas. I'm beginning to I feel like I can't. I'm not even gonna try. It's like that seems like it's I actually want to say like it's habits and values, but I'm not sure. That's to me, I think that's Latin. All right, let's actually clarify this because there's a lot of I need the clarification here. All right, let's see, because it's like this is like just a beautiful card, and then to see this, I'm like, okay. There's some stagnant energy here. All right, let's see I'm going to start with the Knight of Wands. What's this Knight of Wands doing here? 8 of Springs. Okay, what is the 3 of Swords doing here? Let's see, what is this 3 of Swords doing here? What is this 3 of Swords doing here? 4 of Summer. Okay, what is this Ace of Swords doing here? What is this Ace of Swords doing here? Empress. What is this Ace of Swords doing here? What is this Ace of Swords doing here? 2 of Autumn. Okay. What is this 4 of Pentacles doing here? What is this 4 of Pentacles doing here? 7 of Spring. Okay. What is this? Okay. What is this 2 of Swords doing here? 8 of Summers. Walking away. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of walking away energy here, right? This 5 of Pentacles, and then wow, the King of Winter, and then we have this 5 of Winter. Wow. Okay, so this is not a strong connection, beautiful. Give me the butterflies. This is more okay, this is intense connection here, and we have oh boy. Okay, so let's do it though. I'm gonna say, okay, yeah, I don't know why this is really calling me to the two of Swords. The Two of Swords is really a choice here, and I feel like they chose to walk away. Even here, they sort of like, you can actually, if you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see the picture. It's sort of like there's somebody climbing and trying to take the nest from a bird. So that could be outside interference. Yeah, like they walked away, and it was not an easy thing to walk away. I don't know if they are like, they're still in the process of walking away. You have the Four of Pentacles, and I feel like they're keeping their emotions like to themselves here, like hiding. I feel like that's what they're doing. Like there's a sense of hiding. Here we have the Seven of Springs, which is the Seven of Wands. And again, it feels like their defenses are up. Like their defenses are up, even though like I feel like Spirit is trying to get their attention. I feel like that's what I feel with the birds, and here even with this person's trying to get their attention about something, about this connection, right? I feel like they're trying to ignore their emotions, their feelings, because I mean, like this feeling right there is like super strong, and yeah, I feel like they're like avoiding this. Like we walked away, they made that decision, and they made a choice to walk away from this connection. But there's still feelings here, and so what I'm seeing here is that they're fighting almost like their own nature, if you will. They're fighting yeah, look at that. They're fighting this sense of truth, this honesty here. The Two of Autumn, trying to juggle, yeah, like doesn't that just seem like they're trying to juggle things? They're trying to, I almost feel like, juggle the truth. They're like, nope, don't want to hear it. Could be because they're with somebody else here with this Empress. I don't know why I keep seeing like Spirit is trying to guide them, help them. And for me, it's sort of like they're trying to, like with this Four of Pentacles, they're trying to keep those emotions. They're trying to keep those in wrap. Even here with this Two of Autumns, they're trying to keep all their emotions, trying to like move all this around. But they really can't. I feel like that's why we have the Ace of Swords. It's sort of like you're trying to avoid emotions, trying to avoid your feelings, but it's not helping. There's still like a sense here of the Three of Swords, like again, and then paired with this Four of Cups, it's almost like it breaks their heart that they missed some sort of a chance. I do feel like there is a sense of mirroring here. Like I can't even say it though. It's sort of like, and look, it's sort of like crying here as you move away from them, even though they're the ones who walked away. Wow. But the dragonflies here are calling me here as well, because there's a sense of like magic here. And so even though they don't want to, I just keep feeling like Spirit keeps coming at them. There's the Knight of Wands here, and so the Knight of Wands, I actually, when I saw this, I was fascinated because the Knight of Wands like looks so defensive. Like the walls are up. If you actually see, like, this is not a happy face. Hey, I'm happy to see you. This is more of like, ugh, right? I don't want to feel these emotions. With the Eight of Springs here, with like, this is also interesting to me because it's almost like other people are reminding them of you. Does that make sense? It feels like there's a sense of motion here for you, or trying to ignore the pull. There's like a pull here. There's like there's a pull here that is they're trying to move away from like this way, and then but the pull is driving them towards this, and it's sort of like other people that are kind of reminding them of you. We do have these, which I just kind of pulled because it seemed very interesting. There's the King of Swords really is feeling like that's the King of Winter is sort of like keeping all their emotions. There's a sense of feeling isolation, feeling alone with this Five of Autumn. They want to ask for help, but they're not willing. The ego is not allowing here. Oh, and look at this. I want you to see this. The porcupines seem to be like something. Like I feel like that's their defense is up. And their porcupines here, I feel like, wow. So I feel somebody is bothering their like their tender side. Does that make sense to you? Because I feel like somebody here with these other there are trying to poke and they're defending. I feel like almost like they're defending the memory of you, and their feelings for you. Like they have a lot of they have to have a lot of defenses up. I feel like there's other people interfering this, and did I feel like yeah, I feel like there's other people interfering with this connection, and it happens often. But this one, it feels like they've closed themselves off. So what are they doing? What are they doing right now? I'm gonna be honest. They're not taking any action, right? I don't think they can right now. They're actually ignoring their feelings. I do feel, however, that eventually they this is not something that they like. They do not like. They feel like they would totally stand up if somebody else was being hurt, and so if they feel, I think they're going to stand up for this emotion eventually. I just don't know when this is going to happen. They're going to do something. I feel like they're processing things. I'm not even sure if this makes sense to you. Okay. But we're going to see what other, protection, ghosted, yep, confidence, intimacy, and then we have good fortune. And so here we have, again, I feel like, wow. So this is weird because I feel like I don't know if they energetically protect you, but there's a sense of they protect you in some way. They protect maybe the memories of you together. There's a sense of so this might not make sense to everybody, but maybe if they're with somebody else, with that Empress, like somebody says bad, nasty things about you, somebody says not so good things about you, somebody maybe complains about you, and they pretend that it doesn't hurt them, but they really want to defend. I feel like they do want to defend it. Like they will, and I think they will defend it. Somebody not again, it feels like there's an energy here of somebody trying to come and take away something with that little person trying to get the nest up. So I feel like they're also, like I said, shielding themselves from the connection here. They ghosted, they ghosted you. They're trying to hide themselves, their emotions, trying to ignore their emotions. That's not going to work here. Maybe there is a sense of but I feel like once they face their truth, whatever that is, I feel like it's a lot of internal battle here. When they face their truth, I really do feel like habits and values, they need to understand their own values. They need to finally have the confidence to stand up for what they really desire, which is you. And so there's a sense of intimacy. They dream about it. I feel like once they have the confidence, they'll actually bring it in here. And yes, good luck will be here for them. I do want to actually clarify this intimacy and the good fortune. Why is this intimacy here? Six of Springs. Oh yeah, see, that's the confidence. Okay, they're not confident of being intimate with you or allowing you really inside, right? And then what's this good fortune? The Chariot. And then the good fortune is they finally move, because it really doesn't feel like there's a lot of motion here. I actually feel like they're moving in the opposite direction. They really don't want this, protecting their heart. But I feel like it's sort of it's weird because they protect themselves from this, but at the same time they protect the emotions, that the feelings that they get. They protect the memory of you. Once they have this confidence here with the Six of Springs, that's total confidence. There is a sense of finally allowing you in, accepting this connection. Wow. And there's final movement. I like this. Okay, let's see what other things. What would the collective of group? So this is my Sweet Love Oracle, and you can find that on Etsy. And this is Red Hot Love by V Love and Tarot, and this is her Bittersweet Tea. And you can find these all on Etsy. Okay, what other, like, what action? The collective of group. Okay, so here we have actually here, like, outside opinions are affecting your love life. And I really do feel like there is a lot of outside opinions, like, really, and not good opinions. They're really mean. Somebody's saying mean things about you. So outside opinions affecting your love life. So there's a sense of like having way too many people in there. We also have comparing yourself, diminishing your beauty. And so I feel like they are comparing themselves. I don't know who they're like, maybe to an ex of yours, or like comparing something of themselves. They lack confidence right now. They love swooning over your pictures. Yeah, there's a sense of remembering, wanting to be, but not taking action. Like, they're really, I feel like there's a feel of stagnation here with this, especially with this Four of Cups. Yeah, just, there's a lot of like triggers affect the ability to trust. And you know what I feel like, and this may not make sense to everybody, but I feel like those external factors, external people that are not saying nice things about you, they also say things that trigger them in terms of like, that make them lose their confidence in themselves. So wow, this is like a really not nice person saying like nice things about you, and they're not saying nice things about this person either, making them lose their own confidence. Wow. And then we have, you're doing too much, balance is needed. And so yeah, and they're even trying to find this, like, trying to find this balance within themselves. But like you can even see, yeah, they're taking on, I think they're just taking on their emotions, trying to hold on to their emotions, trying to balance everything out. I don't know why they're trying to balance. What are they trying to balance? What is it? What are they trying to balance? That's what I'm saying. Yes. Their emotions, their feelings for you, they're trying to like hold them back. It's like they're repressing these emotions. Why are they repressing these emotions? Sorry, I'm so nosy. Why are they repressing their own emotions towards? Yeah, they might be married. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a sense of being married or something. Yeah. Even here in the fear of this person. I don't know. So it feels like there's somebody else there, and that to me feels like it's the person who's not nice about saying nice. They don't say nice things about you, and they don't say nice things about this other person either. Like this person here. Let's see what advice I can give you too. Okay, so here we have support. Who supports you towards where you choose to go and what you choose to do? Support is an encouragement and assistance towards growth, and receiving tools that were not known before. When you step outside the comfort zone and choose risk, it means breaking out into unfamiliar territory and learning something new. For that, you need teachers and support system. I feel like they don't have a support system. I know that it's like supposed to be for you, and maybe that you are supposed to have this support system. This actually reminds me of a reading I did recently of like you versus them. You versus the other person, which is a love triangle. This reminds me a lot of that. Like, there was one particular pile where there was like somebody who was just really not nice, and so there's no support. They don't have a support system. And so you're their support system. So energetically, I would say send them some support if you can. Sorry, my friend decided to join us. Okay, receive. So are you willing to receive what you ask for and have it show up in a way that maybe you didn't expect? Everything comes to us that belongs to us. If we create the capacity to receive it, you have many channels to receive what it is you choose. Are you willing to open all of them? Gratitude, acknowledge what is already there, and you will be given more of it. Breathe, believe, and receive. So I feel like if you're looking for the love, they already are sending it to you. But there's also a sense of like there's something that your spirit wants to give you, and you're not receiving it. I feel like that's the support, and possibly here forgiveness. So, are you forgiving? Are you forgiving? So forgiveness is letting the past be the past and realizing it cannot be changed. It is done, completed. Debt is a story of unforgiveness, either towards yourself or another. Emotional debt can show up as actual financial debt in your physical life. Forgive everyone, forgive everything, especially forgive yourself. And so there's a sense of spirit wants to forgive you and wants to forgive them. So if this connection is to go to, well, I'm not saying it right now, but it is like there is a change here. And like I said, to me, it's very special that it was love at first sight. When I saw you, I fell in love and you smiled because you knew. And I feel like you both have this connection. And so even though things are, I feel like, kind of in your way right now, if you can forgive them for where they are right now, and forgive yourself for where you are right now, oh, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. And this person really does need that. They need the support. They're not getting it. Like I said, there's somebody here who actually says mean things about you, but says mean things about them as well. Makes them feel like that's why they lack confidence, because somebody keeps saying bad things about them, like negative things. And they're not true. I feel like, oof, like, oh boy. Sometimes those karmics can be that way. All right, let's see what messages they have for you. Okay, friend. Okay, buddy. Oh, buddy. All right, I'm almost done. I may have never said it, but I felt it. I love you. Please don't give up on us. I'm not good enough for you now. Probably never will be. And that's the sense of lack of confidence. Again, it's like somebody who keeps like filling their head with a whole bunch of like negativity. Oof. And then they try to compare themselves to do it. Like, we are destined to be together. I know it. And I should have told you how I felt about you, but now they do feel like they can't. But look, they did. They tried to say, I may not have said it, but I felt it. I love you. All I see, all that I do always reminds me of you. Yeah, and this is my soulmate whispers. That is up and also on Etsy. I'm not ready for you yet. I would only hurt you now. And it's the truth. They're not ready because they have to work through their own like stuff, and especially with like very negative energy that is being sent their way. actually being told that they're not good enough. Be on the lookout for signs from me. So yeah, there are. And not a day goes by when I don't miss you. And then there's like, I miss the sound of your laughter and the pure joy it brought me. One more. All right, one more because my buddy's getting here. You deserve to be treated better. And then they're trying to manifest. I'm manifesting us, but it takes time. And then we have, you took down all my defenses and lit up my life. Yeah, I feel like you are something special to them. And here's for some of you, if you hear our song, it means I'm thinking about you. Whatever that is. Oh, look at that. So I hope you like this reading. I'm sorry that I'm ending it. My friend is here, decided that he wants to join us. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. If you did like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. If you don't really, if you're not subscribed and stuff, if I could ask you to just watch the whole thing through that, like the whole video through, I really do appreciate that as well. And just thank you. Thank you for letting me read your cards. I know this is this was a tough one, but Trust your intuition. This is like, for me, it was like, even though there's like obstacles in your path, this is a special connection, like love at first sight. I feel like there's people who are trying to prevent something, but I always think spirit has a way, love has a way, so trust in that and trust in yourself. Okay, but with enough of my jibber jabber, thank you so much, and I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Until I see you in the next one. Bye bye, my dear friends.